We are winding down on Black Knight with the headers. So let's get into the video. What is going on, family? Welcome to another edition of Black Knight Mustang Lifestyle. And of course, y'all know it starts with coffee. Good old community coffee from the house. And also, y'all know this is sponsored by Community Coffee. We had to slow down the process of Black Knight because I was working on my truck, trying to put some universal joints in, and I got it covered up. I cut my hand, and I got 10 stitches. So that kind of slowed down my process, even though I still had to work on the truck with a cut hand and stitches and stuff with it being sore to get my truck back running. I had to replace like 3 universal joints. Also with that, we did work on Black Knight a little bit, so the process slowed down. Then let's get into the video of what else slowed me down for basically putting Black Knight back together. So let's get to it. As y'all can see, we do have the K member back up. On this side, got the whole, well, actually I got the whole K member up. Let me get under here and show y'all. Okay, as y'all can see right here, we got the whole K member back up. Button down, tighten down. The only thing that was slacking us up, let me see if I can zoom in, is that bolt right there. Which that is the steering rod. Alright. And here's the bolt right here. I had to go to Ford Place and get another one because I lost that bolt. I have no idea where it's at, and you know how it usually works. Once you put the bolt in and everything, get everything tightened back up, the bolt will show up later. So anyway, that slowed down our process. And then also, y'all know the dipstick, which is over here. We got a new one. Well, y'all can't even see it because the K member is covering it up. But I had to get a new dipstick, and also I had to get the extensions for the O2 sensor. So they all came in. I got all that on. So basically all we got to do is put this bolt in right here, the aggravating bolt that I could not find, to the steering shaft, which it is connected. I just got to send the bolt through it. And then we got to put this shock up back in the Cambridge plate, which is up here. Then we got to turn around and put back on the strut bar and a little odd and end things. And then we don't need all that to crank it up, but we're going to do all that, and then we'll get to cranking this thing up. Also, we got to hook up our lines right here for our power steering. We got another line that goes back in here. So we got to hook all that up. We got to put oil in here because we did get our filter right there. So we got to put oil in here, and we got to get coolant. So we got to get all that before we even crank it up. So let's get busy. Okay, family, so y'all see now we put that bolt back in the steering column. Uh, got the shock lift back up into the camberage plates. Got all that bolt down. So now all we gotta do, we gotta put the fluid in. We lost power steering fluid. We had to take the power steering fluid loose, and we also lost coolant, remember, and oil. So we got three things we gotta put in it. So y'all know what it is. Let's get to work. So family, as y'all seen, that looked like that was fitting to be a mess. So we got another jug, and we're gonna pour that in the jug in case some waste. We don't want that all over the motor. So if you do buy that kind, get you one of the big jugs and save it. And then if they start going there, you can just pour it in there. I think it'll be a lot better and easier because that thing ain't. It's a big gap in between where the top at and where the end of that box. So let's get that oil poured in the bottle. Of course, y'all seen that I overfilled it with me and the teacher. I was just pouring. So we got to pour some back out, back into the box. And we got to put a cold air intake, hook that back up, which is really nothing. But one of my friends, one of my brothers, one of the guys that's in our group, No Limit, told me about this battery cover cage thing, and he liked it and everything, but he said, well, what about them bolts that you drill right there? So y'all can see, y'all remember that video. If you put the battery on top, eventually it's gonna move around and rub a hole in it. And he is correct. I'm glad he caught that to my attention. So what I'm gonna do, this is a board, like a panel that I had, y'all can see right there, wood panel that I had in when I had the Coke car, and in the back of the trunk I made it all wood. So what I'm gonna do is cut a piece of this out here and stick it in here like this. And with that battery, it's gonna make it even tighter, so it shouldn't even move. But that's a good point. I'm glad he caught that and let me know before I be crying about that battery, because that red top battery is not cheap, the Optimus battery. So, and that's a brand new one. So we're gonna cut this and put this in there, and that'll take care of that. And we'll have the battery up, and we'll be ready to fire this thing up. So let's get to it. Okay, y'all, we got this all pieced in there real good, so that'll work right there. Denny, appreciate that info, brother, because I would have been mad, like I said, if I would have ended up putting a hole in that battery and had to get another one. So good look out, bro. So anyway, let's get back into the video. We was real close to putting back our cold air intake, and what happened when we seen, all we had to do was put that on, and we look right there, and we seen the crack hose that broke. This is it for the hot water heater. Wait a minute, I'm all off the thing right here. So that's the piece that broke. I got the other end in the clip, so we're gonna have to try to get that off, so we won't lose coolant. And the piece that broke off of there was right here. So I think that come from lifting the motor, and that's hard plastic right there. That's hard plastic, and this is soft. Why they Ford make it like that, I have no idea. I think somebody else changed this one to a straight hose, because it might have happened before. It might have working on the car before I got it. So we're gonna go ahead and see if we can just replace it with a regular hose, and hopefully then we'll get this thing crunk. Man, it's taking a while. Okay, family, so what we had to do, we had to make a hose. And y'all see we add that part on with a T, because this one had broke. And how it went was like that. It was like that. And I couldn't find one at AutoZone or nothing, nowhere. And because there's a clip that goes on here, we're gonna see if this worked, what we made, which is similar to it. We're gonna see if that worked, and if not, then we're gonna have to order that one, because man, this thing won't stay up here. AutoZone didn't have that pipe. The Ford place didn't. Everybody had to order it from Motorcraft. So we're just gonna see if this worked. Hopefully it will. So let's see. Okay, y'all, we got the hose on. We are ready to crank Black Knight. Y'all been waiting. I've been waiting. Without no further ado, Black Knight finna do his thing. Okay, we are downloading the tune. Y'all just gonna have to deal with the beat. So we're gonna go to 93. So we are downloading the program now. With this, what I added on, we got the Longtube headers, pace setter headers. We got the off-road X pipe with no cats, and we have the exhaust. We have doggone, I am really tired. I can't even think. I can't even think of the name of my pipes I got on. Boiler Tax. We had a Boiler Tax mufflers on here. Then we also, if y'all remember, in the earlier videos, we end up putting the 75 millimeter upper intake, and then also the 75 miller throttle body we put on here. And we never got to test it. We got to test out the upper intake, but we never got to check out the throttle body. And then y'all did see the air rate that we put on, which we had to take that off, so we didn't even get to test that out. It would have worked with our old the other part that goes to, and we never got to test, so we ended up taking it off. But yeah, this thing is downloaded, and y'all, we are getting ready to see what this stuff is getting ready to do, what it's gonna sound like. And Yeah, the tune is done. Okay, so y'all get ready. What you been waiting for? All right, Black Knight, come back to life, baby. Do your thing. Okay, family, I am tired. As y'all seen, y'all heard, y'all seen Black Knight came back to life. We're gonna get everything back on probably next week. I'm not messing with it. The main thing I wanted to get this thing on, get it crunked, download the tune and everything, and make sure everything was good. I can tell the difference. Black Knight is louder when them headers on. Now, as far as power, I don't know till I get out. But when I matched that acceleration, I can tell it was instant, gone. And that might be coming from the 75-meter throttle body and also probably the headers. But I can tell better when I get on the road. So y'all stay tuned. We got more for Black Knight. We don't end here. So with that said, y'all know what it is. I'm tired, so I don't know what it is. But y'all know the saying. Stay in life, baby. We out of here. Peace. Oh, and don't forget, if you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you share it. Also, go subscribe. And don't forget, if you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you share it. And also, make sure you go subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one.